Well, it really is an amazing honor. I didn't, you know, when John phoned me up and said, you know, we're going to give you an Icon Award for this year, I really couldn't believe it. I really could not believe it. And I said to him, I'll have to think about it and I'll phone you back. But, you know, I'm delighted. Well, I'm old enough, you know, when I was, 11, 12, rock and roll just turned me on, you know. I never quite got over it, actually. And, you know, that inspired me to learn the guitar, to go out and play in local bands, and just, I got such enjoyment out of it, you know. I'm so lucky that my life has followed that same trajectory, really. I'm so pleased. It was the first day that Terry Britton and I got together to write, the very first day. And I went over to Terry's place and we sat in the studio, and for most of the day we got nowhere at all. And it was getting to the point where I was ready to pack up and go home. And we realized, we chatted, and we realized we both loved Bob Marley. And so we got 2 electric guitars going and got a groove going of sorts, and the song developed from there. The melody developed at the last minute, or the last moments of that day. And on the way over to Terry's in the car, I had the title come into my head. What's love got to do with it? I don't know why, I have no idea. But I stopped the car, wrote it down, stuck it on a piece of paper, and when we had the melody, I remembered that I'd written down that phrase, and I took it out and we tried it against what would have been the chorus melody, and it worked. So I went home that night and wrote the lyric. It came very quickly. I mean, altogether, the whole song probably only took 2 hours to write. We gave it to the publishers, and within a few days, they had 4 or 5 different artists wanting to record it, which was very unusual, very unusual. And one of them was Tina, and we couldn't believe it because we were fans, and it was up to us to choose which artist we thought would be best for the song. And thank goodness we picked Tina. But yeah, it just shows you the elements of chance involved, you know, in a song like that. As I say, it took 2 hours maybe to write it, but in a way my wife was right. She said, actually, it took 30 years. Whoa. Well, I've got to say Bob Dylan, of course. I mean, when I first heard Bob Dylan, it stopped me in my tracks, you know. I just thought, well, I can never do as well as that. So I don't know if I should keep writing, but I did. People like Chris Christopherson, Carole King, you know, just Bacharach and David, these people, yeah. And Tamla Motown, all these, they had a tremendous influence on me. That's a difficult one. I think what helped, I think from my perspective, I always try to have an emotional message of sorts. That seems to be, to me, the best thing you can do, because it's the emotion in a song that transmits and people connect to.